Again, Vatos, thanks again for tuning into yet another video. Memphis coming at you live from the West Coast, yet again, California. Once again, why don't you guys go ahead and hit that like button in the video, it'd be much appreciated. Let's go ahead and get on with the topic of today's video. We're looking at this new fairing. I know a lot of you guys were mentioning, hey, is there something else out there? Is there something different? Everybody has the Road Warrior fairing. Everybody has the Cafe or the Gauntlet or, you know, Memphis shade. Everybody's using the FXRT fairing right now. It's very popular and everybody's just kind of wondering, is there something else different? There's a few out there. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of some of these other fairings, but I mean, this one came up and it caught my eye. This was circling. This photo was going around in the Facebook group since Sturgis, this year, and it was supposedly, I don't know if this is confirmed or anything like that, but I mean, it was mentioned once again this last week in the Facebook group, and I just kind of wanted to, you know, share it with you guys in case you guys were out there wondering, is there something coming out? Is there something new? And I mean, this is a little bit of the old with the new, kind of like what we saw with the FXR, potentially the fairing for the 2022 Lowrider S. You know, those leaked photos, and I think this is kind of like along those lines. And I don't know, you guys just, you know, take a look at the photos. I'm going to be sharing them with you guys. You guys let me know, do you guys like this mini FXRT fairing, this little mini fairing? Some of the guys in the Facebook group were mentioning that this looks like it was left in the dryer and somebody forgot about it and it just shrunk. And yes, it does look like that. And if you're looking at the image, the lowers actually look a little bit too big for this bike. I mean, it looks like it's a like a street bob. I believe it looks like a street bob. It's got a Speed Merchant swing arm. If you guys are looking at the images, it's got some modification. It's got some nice gaffer rotors, and I mean, it's a nice build. It's got a Saddlemen step up seat. It's a good looking bike. It's got some T-bars, of course, and supposedly this fairing is being developed and produced by Saddlemen. Now, as of right now, Saddlemen doesn't make fairings. They actually make the bra for your Harley Davidson bagger fairing. They have a few, and then they also make protectors, like a bra type of sort of product for your saddlebags. So that's just to kind of protect it. If you guys seen recently, I think when I was working at the dealer, we started using the clear bra, which is like a vinyl clear. It's very nice. We would put it at the bottom of the trucks, Tacomas and you know, Silverados, Tundras, everything, and we would just put a little vinyl layer, clear of course, where, you know, trucks would typically get dirt and grime and everything else, and then on the front as well. But anyways, yeah, Saddlemen does offer fairing products, but they don't make a fairing themselves. But who knows? I mean, they might get into it. I don't know. Looking at the images, it looks like it's a frame-mounted fairing. I don't know. I mean, you can't really see it. All the images, it looks like the front wheel is facing a little bit off to the left. You guys are looking at the images, but I don't know. I mean, the only reason, or the only thing I would, you know, predict is if this was like a quick detach sort of a fairing. I mean, that's what I would probably consider getting it. I'm not a fan of the smaller size. I mean, it does look good, but it just looks a little off. It might be because of the lowers. I think the lowers are full size, which makes it look a little bit bizarre. But I mean, it's a nice build. It's got some really nice components, as you can see. 2-into-1. Is that? Yeah, that's wrapped. Of course, that's like super old school right there. I think that's when, what is that, like 10 years ago? I think everybody was doing that. But yeah, I mean, it's a nice build. It's got the leather pros. It's a good looking bike. So anyways, you guys just let me know in the comments, is this something that you're looking forward to? I mean, some of you guys are holding off and waiting for something unique and something different, something just a little bit different. Like I said, everybody's saying, you know, the Road Warrior fairing, everybody and their mothers and their grandmothers have that fairing. That's why I want to go on a different route. There's another fairing company based here in California, LA. They have a El Diablo fairing, but I'm not a big fan of that fairing. I don't really, I mean, I don't, my own taste, my own style, I don't really like it. It looks like it's got a big old forehead. it's got like that alien look. But you know what, I mean, it's different. So and they do make other, you know, carbon fiber components over there in LA fairing company. They do make some top quality products and components. So if you guys are looking at, you know, changing up your lowrider, getting carbon fiber components, they sell the side covers, the side panels, they sell the front fairing, the rear fairing, and they sell the dash cover as well. They also sell that. And I believe it was them. I don't know. There's another company that was making the Sport Glide covers, the Sport Glide saddlebag covers out of carbon fiber, which also looks good. And then I believe you have Fab, or who is it? I'll have to look into it. Like I said, I don't script these videos. I don't do any of that. I just kind of go off the top of my head. But yeah, there's another company that makes carbon fiber FXRT fairings. But I mean, I don't know. You guys share your own thoughts. I mean, I'm not a big fan of this mini fairing. But like I said, if it's something along the lines where it's a quick detach or something else. Or maybe I just have to look at it without the lowers. Maybe, I mean, it might be a good looking fairing. But as you can see, the windshield also has that little flare to it too. It's kind of like a Clockworks windshield, which looks pretty good. Like I said, I don't know. You guys share your comments down below. You guys just let me know what you guys want to see out of, you know, these new components or these new aftermarket parts. Supposedly this was a fairing that was supposed to be in production and on the market this year, but due to the shortages and due to the lockdowns and everything else, this was pushed back. So if it's Saddlemen making them, then you know it's top quality you know, stuff. It's just top quality aftermarket parts from Saddlemen. I'm pretty sure they're going to be doing something pretty good as far as, you know, brackets and all this other stuff. Hopefully they team up with the well-known, you know, kind of like Memphis Shades, or they team up with Bum King or someone that knows how to make these brackets for these fairings, and they could avoid having some of the issues that we've seen from Harley Davidson from their new quarter fairing, yeah, that they just released this year. So yes, I mean, that's one of those other amazing looking fairings, but it's just plagued with so many issues, quality issues. That's why I always recommend the Denton fairing on the channel and over the Harley Davidson. And that's just, you know, avoid issues with the bracket with Harley, avoid the headaches. Like I said, some of you guys have waited 4 months for warranty repairs with that new fairing. So anyways, back to the question, is this something that you're looking at probably installing on your lowrider? Is, like I said myself, I'm happy with the Road Warrior fairing. I have the Plex audio. I don't know how I mean, the back of this looks. There's no images of what this looks like from the back. So as far as I know, it might just look like the lowers. If you guys seen the lowers, it's just the actual shell. There's no backing, or there's no room for you to put a sound system or something like that. But I mean, yeah, it looks good. So you guys just stay out there, stay safe. Thanks for tuning into yet another video. Don't believe everything you read. Life's a risk. Get out there and ride. Later.